Hello everybody, this is your main man Keith here from Keith Plays PS4 927. Happy Friday afternoon to all my awesome viewers on this awesome channel. Today we are starting a new NBA 2K22 Road to the NBA Finals series, and I will give you a couple of hints. First one, it is going to be a Western Conference team. Two and three. It's not going to be the Los Angeles Lakers because we already finished Series 1 for them. They beat the Boston Celtics in the finals 4-3. And it's not going to be the Minnesota Timberwolves because that's what we're currently doing on our franchise. So it's going to be the Denver Nuggets, and we will show you the bracket right now. Here we are. We are the number 4 seed Denver Nuggets in the NBA Western Conference. I hope we will make NBA Finals. So that's the projection, and that's the goal for each of our Road to the NBA Finals series. And if we do make it, my prediction is going to be against the New York Knicks as our opponent. So we're going to start off the first round battling off against the Portland Trail Blazers. So we'll show you the uniforms, and we'll see you in the tip-off. Alright, so the Portland Trail Blazers are going to be wearing their white association home uniforms on the road, while on the other hand, the Denver Nuggets are going to be wearing their blue statement Mile High City uniforms. So, without further ado, we'll see you guys at the Ball Arena, formerly known as the Pepsi Center. Here we are in Colorado State, capital of Denver, as it is tip-off time momentarily. And the Denver Nuggets have won on tip-off time. So now Aaron Gordon, the former Orlando Magic star players, drills a 3 to begin the series. So it's now a 3-0 lead. So now Eric Bledsoe has possession of the basketball. He loses it. And then it is Jeff Green who picks it up for the Denver Nuggets. So now Jeff Green makes that layup happen in the paint there. So it's now 5-0 here in Denver. So now Damian Lillard, it's Dame time, passes it to Hart, and then passes it back to Lillard. So Damian Lillard misses that 3. Nurkic, and then Justice Winslow gets it in for 2. Nurkic is going to get that assist, by the way. I'm going to pass it to the big man, Nikola Jokic, makes that dunk for 2 points. So now this is his first points of this series for the superstar player and the Serbia native. So he's going to pass that to Nurkic. He gets that in there. So we're going to pass it around to Nikola Jokic. I did not mean to click the favorite plays here. I do apologize for that. And now Aaron Gordon, he's going to get this one in for 2 points. Now it's 9-4 here in Denver. So now Damian Lillard of the Portland Trail Blazers, what is he going to do? Will he knock down a 3 from downtown? Yes, he will for his first 3-pointer of the series. I'm going to pass it off to Jeff Green, and then I'm going to use some Will Barton to knock down a 3 from downtown. He makes it in, so it's now 12-7 here in Denver. So now Eric Bledsoe losing the basketball, and it's Will Barton. I'm going to pass it to Aaron Gordon. Going to make that nice slam for the Nuggets. So it's now 14-7 here in Denver. And Damian Lillard is on the court. So Logo Lillard going to pass that to his teammate, and then he gets blocked. And Jeff Green makes that rebound. I'm going to pass it around, pass it to Barton, and then some Jokic here. So Nikola Jokic makes that 3 happen for the Nuggets. So it's now going to be 17-7 here in Denver. So now Nikola Jokic picks up that basketball. So he's going to get that in for 2 points. So it's now 19-7. Both Jokic and the Trailblazers have scored 7 points, and Portland is going to take a timeout. Lillard knocks down a 3 just earlier in the break, to end the break rather. Monte Morris going to pass it off to Jeff Green. So now Jeff Green's going to get this one in. 28.6 seconds to go. There are about 27 seconds now. So now Denver has possession, so Jeff Green, he is going to pass that to DeMarcus Cousins. So DeMarcus Cousins dunks that in. It's now 25-13 here at the ball arena, formerly known as the Pepsi Center. I still call it the Pepsi Center, by the way. But it's still the same stadium no matter what. Monte Morris going to knock this from downtown. And it's now going to be 28-13 here in Denver. So Lillard going to pass that to the other side of the court. Ben McLemore misses that. End of first quarter. Denver leads by 15. All right, it is now 28-13 here in Denver. Anthony Simons losing the basketball. Then he picks it back up, passes it to his teammate there, dunks that in. So it's now 28-15. We got Monte Morris going to pass it off and intercepts that to Portland. So now Damian Lillard, what is he going to do? Will he knock down a three from behind the arc? Yes, he will. And it's now 28-18. So Monte Morris, he's going to pass it to Bryn Forbes and then some Jeff Green. He's going to step back, probably pull this one in from mid-range and gets that in for two. So it's now 30-18 at the moment. And now it is Damian Lillard losing that basketball. Monte Morris picking it up, passing it to Jeff Green. Gets that layup there. So Morris will pick up the assist as Green got that in safely. So now it is Anthony Simons, who, by the way, was named after Penny Hardaway. And many of you may or may not know this, that Penny Hardaway's actual real name is Anthony Hardaway. So we have a shooting foul, so this means Portland will go to the free-throw line once at it. He gets that one in for 1 point. Will he get it in for the second point? Yes, he will. So Nikola Jokic is back on the court for the Nuggets. So Gordon, he's going to pass that to Nikola Jokic. So Jokic gets it in for two. So it's now 34-20. Nikola Jokic was the 2021 league MVP. Joe Ingles, he's going to pass that back to Anthony Simons, but then Josh Hart picks it back up. So Joe Ingles, the former Utah Jazz player, what's he going to do? Pass it to Anthony Simons and then back to Eubanks. So there's actually 0.6 seconds left on the shot clock. They made it in, luckily, to not get that violation. So I'm going to pass that to Jokic. He's the big man of this league. He can rebound. He can shoot threes. A little bit of everything on the court. And he is off to a hot start today with 11 points so far. Jokic with that steal. He's going to get his 13th point of the game. And the Portland Trailblazers are going to take a timeout. We're actually going to take a short break. All right, so now we got Monte Morris on the court. He's going to pass that to Nikola Jokic. He's going to attempt a three here. And he is going to knock down a three from downtown. So it's now going to be 43-25. And Nikola Jokic, he has 18 points and 2 assists in this first half. That is really good despite being league MVP last season. So now Jokic, he's the main face of the team. So Jokic has a foul. And Nikola Jokic will go to the free-throw line once at it again. Gets that in there. So it's now a 21-point lead for the Denver Nuggets here at home. So Damian Lillard, he is going to try to knock down his fourth three of the game. He has 9 points in all. Justice Winslow passing it back to Lillard. He's going to knock down a three. So he's been shooting threes off and on today. And I'm going to pass it to Jokic. So now Jokic getting that layup in for 2 points. So it's now 48-28 here at the Ball Arena in Denver with 26 seconds to go within the first half. The Nuggets are up by 20 points. So now this is game one. The series can change off and on once added. So now I'm going to pass it to Nikola Jokic. There's now 17 seconds left. We're going to get that in there for 2 points. So it's now 50-30. 80 points total scored in this one. So Damian Lillard loses the basketball, then picks it Then his teammate picks it back up. Lillard knocks down a three. And I'm going to use some Will Barton here in some action. And he's going to get that in to end the first half. All right, it is third quarter here in Denver. Nikola Jokic with 25 points in the first half. Damian Lillard's going to square down a three from behind the arc. So now Will Barton's going to pass that to Kembzino and then some Jeff Green and then some Nikola Jokic. Jeff Green is going to pick up the assist there. So it's now an 18-point lead. 27 points right now for Nikola Jokic. 12 for 12 for field goals today for Nikola Jokic. So now Damian Lillard, what is he going to do? Will he do another three from behind the arc? Yes, he will. And it's now 54-39. I'm going to use some Aaron Gordon, the former Magic player, gets that in for 2 points. So it's now 56-39. Damian Lillard, he is going to dribble the ball, pass it to Justice Winslow, and then pass it back to Lillard. So now Lillard going to pass that to Yusuf Nurkic, gets that in. So Lillard's going to pick up that assist there. 96% for Denver, 83% for Portland in field goals today. And now Jokic gets that in. Portland is going to take another timeout. All right, Damian Lillard with 15 first half points. We're going to pass that off to Bryn Forbes and then some JaMychal Green. If I said Jeff Green, my apologies. I didn't clearly understand the number among them. I understand they do have the same last name. He has 8 points today, JaMychal Green, and 4 from mid-range. So he's going to pass that to Damian Lillard. He's going to make that dunk. All of his first half points were made from three-point, behind the three-point arc. So now it is the Trailblazers that make that foul, and we're going to go to the free-throw line. He misses that first free-throw attempt, JaMychal Green, so we're going to get this one in for another point, so it's now 61-49. Ben McLemore has possession of the basketball. Where is he going to pass this to? He's going to pass it to Waterford and misses that. Gets that back in, though, for 2 points. So it's now 61-51. Monte Morris going to pass that off to JaMychal Green. And then to Monte Morris, once added, he's going to knock down a three for Denver. And it's now 52.4 seconds to go. They're going to pass that off to Damian Lillard and then Anthony Simons. So they're going to pass it to Lillard. What's he going to do about it? He's going to go up. He's going to make that layup, actually. And Monte Morris has a shooting foul. So Lillard, he's going to go to the free-throw line, number 0. Which, by the way, he wore number 0 to honor his hometown of Oakland. So that was the closest representation to the letter O. Jokic gets that layup, and it's now 66-54. And there's 32.4 seconds to go. Justice Winslow losing the basketball. Jokic picking it up. And Nikola Jokic gets that backhand layup. So it's now 68-54 rather. And now it is Damian Lillard losing the basketball, picking it back up. So now Dame Lillard, what's he going to do? He's going to try to do a backhand assist to Justice Winslow. And Monte Morris passing it to Will Barton, and then Nikola Jokic getting that one in for 2. Denver is up by 14. And Lillard losing the basketball. Jokic picking it back up. There's 2 seconds to go, making that layup. End of third. All right, your State Farm assist of the game is coming right up here. Aaron Gordon with that dunk. That was from the first quarter, believe it or not. And I think that's his only dunk of the game. So now I'm going to pass this off to Jeff Green, number 32. And he gets this one in for 2. So it's now 74-56 at this point. Both teams are above 80% in field goals today. Portland with 85 and Denver with 94. So Nurkic, what's he going to do? He's going to get that in for 2 points. So it's now 74-58. And our bench has outscored the Trailblazers bench by 10 points. And now Jokic, he's going to get that in there for 2 points. So it's now 76-58. 39 points for Nikola Jokic. And he can play in the paint pretty good here. He has 22 points in the paint. So now what am I going to do? Knock down a three from downtown with Jokic. And the Portland Trailblazers are going to take a timeout. They want a little break as well. So we're actually going to take a break. Alright, so 2:39 to go in the fourth quarter. We're going to pass it off to JaMychal Green and then Nikola Jokic. So JaMychal Green is going to pick up that assist there. And Nikola Jokic, surprisingly today, has put up majority of the points. So they're going to pass it to Jokic, gets that in there. Simons makes that assist. And Nikola Jokic and Nurkic are both at perfect percentages today. So JaMychal Green, number 0, he's going to knock down a three from downtown. He actually misses it. Jokic picking up that rebound. And now it is Anthony Simons passing it to Eric Bledsoe, who formerly played with the Milwaukee Bucks. Gets that in there for 2. And it's now 81-62, yes. Monte Morris passing it off to Nikola Jokic. Gets that in there for 2 points. So it's now a 21-point lead here for the Denver Nuggets. 46 points for Nikola Jokic today, 11 from mid-range. And is there going to be a possibility of him scoring 50 points in a game? Maybe. So that would have been cooler if he had 81 points in an episode. So now Eric Bledsoe losing the basketball, Jokic picking it up, and he's going to get that in for 2. Eric Bledsoe has a shooting foul, so Nikola Jokic is going to go to the free-throw line, and he'll probably make an extra free-throw attempt there that time, and he does. It's now 88-62. And now Johnson, he's going to pass it to Damian Lillard. So Lillard loses the basketball, then picks it back up really quickly. But Lillard gets that in there for 2 points. So 88-64. So now Jokic is going to knock it down for 2. It's going to be 90-64. And 53 points for Nikola Jokic, 16 of which were in this quarter. So he is the most talented player, I feel like, for this Denver Nuggets basketball team. I mean, they've been rebuilding off and on over the last couple of seasons, but then with the Jokic era, it became a new chapter in Denver Nuggets history. So Carmelo Anthony played for them for 7 seasons of his career, and he's now with the Los Angeles Lakers. DeMarcus Cousins passing it off to Bryn Forbes. And then Austin Rivers, who is the son of current Philadelphia 76ers head coach Doc Rivers. And there's 93, and they're going to pass it to Johnson. Lillard with the assist. 47 seconds to go to be exact, and we're taking a timeout. Nikola Jokic, your player of the game for the Denver Nuggets. And I will explain the numbers after the episode. So, we got Aaron Gordon. We're going to pass that to Otto Porter Jr. and then some Michael Porter Jr., excuse me. And I don't believe they're related. I mean, they do have the same last name. And now Jokic is going to make the steal there. And Jokic is going to get that in for 2 points. So it's now going to be 97-70. And Lillard, what's he going to do? 28 seconds to go, passing it to Jokic. So going to pass that to Austin Rivers and then some Nikola Jokic. He's going to knock down a 3. And we have 100 points to be exact for the Denver Nuggets today in their inaugural episode of NBA 2K22 series, Road to the NBA Finals. So Anthony Simons making that dunk there. So now We're going to pass that to Jokic. So now Jokic gets that in there. And this will end the game. We'll see you guys at statistics. All right, Nikola Jokic, 62 points today, 2 assists, 7 steals, and 3 dunks. He was 28 for 28, 4 for 4 from the three-point line, rather. And I'd have to admit, I was correct there earlier about that. Aaron Gordon, 9 points, 1 steal, 1 block on the day. JaMychal Green, 9 points, 2 assists there. Monte Morris with 8 points, 1 rebound, 3 assists, 3 steals. Damian Lillard, 37 points, and he was 6 for 6 in the